up, but I don't need it, thanks. Been working all year and I don't see no progress. It's reading all my words like a misled concept. I seen a somebody turn into a nobody when a bigger somebody came around. Don't know much about your city, but I know about myself. Why follow other people when you die by yourself? I don't need no fucking help. All I need is marijuana. If I do not wake back up, then mama leave me in that coma. Tell my daughters that I love them. Tell my brother that I hate them. Tell my cousins that I heard all of that fake shit you were saying. Why the fuck am I the one that gotta feel this pain? Black on black crime, you niggas really not ashamed. You rally for Trayvon, you rally for Mike Brown, looting for New Jays. What is the common ground? I guess you wanna get your style on while you protest. No progress, step back, let me focus. Lately I've been feeling like I'm killing myself, doing lines to pass the time, hoping Jesus will help. You ain't gotta be the smartest, you just gotta go the hardest. An invasion of persuasion make these niggas act retarded. Mama, can you hear me? I need to hear your voice, I can't fall asleep. No, I haven't had any time to eat. Your son been on his own, trying to get it on the road. I done lived a lot of places, but I cannot call him home. This might be the end of the road. Depression finally setting in, I don't know what's going on. I might as well let go. I might as well let go. Sit back and let it go. Cause I'm falling away. Look back before I fall. Cause I'm falling away. Reach out for me. Reach out.
This is Bearded Bar Talk.
What's going on, guys? Mike Stone here.
And this is Stevie P, and you're watching.
Bearded Bar Top.
Man, it's been a minute.
Man, it has been a hot minute, bro.
It's been a hot
Elbow.
minute. Elbow. No touchy.
Elbow. No touchy.
touchy.
No,
No
no
touchy.
touchy.
No touchy.
You're not touchy.
No touchy face either. But you know what? I can do this right here. You know why? Scratch my nose. Because I got some hand sanitizer right here. We Gucci. We are Gucci.
Got me hyped with the music playing in there now. Like I'm about to throw elbows. That's what we're trying to do, you know, because now you can't high five anymore. We have to throw elbows.
So we figured we'd find some elbows.
Like, I don't even feel like...
Mike ain't on. Fixed it.
I just...
We might have to take the extender out. Yo, there we go.
Boom.
Just let us know if it goes back out. We actually
Yeah,
just fixed that. We
Yeah.
should redo our intro. I'm just kidding. He thought about it though. You see him think about it? The tequila virus.
We should, though, because it's not going to be on Mixer. On the...
Oh, so we can put it so you can edit it. Okay, since we are recording this for Spotify and everything else, guys, we are going to redo that intro so that we can click that in there and do some editing.
All right, so stay with it for just a moment.
Just
Watch
one
the
second.
intro one more time.
One more time.
Badass. Watch this real quick.
This is Bearded Bar Talk.
What's going on, guys? Mike Stone here.
And this is Stevie P, and you're watching
Bearded Bar Talk.
And those of you who are listening on Spotify, you are listening.
Yeah. That's what's
So,
up.
anyway, so we're going to touch a lot of different things on the coronavirus
Yeah,
tonight,
so
guys.
it's like I don't know, man. It's getting wild out here, man.
Yeah, you know I have to say it, bro. Mm-hmm. I have to say it. Mm-hmm. I told you.
I know, man. You did. You called it.
Called it since when?
You called it.
When? Late November.
Yeah.
When it was, I was like, something about this one, it's going to be bad. Now, let's get one thing straight here, guys. Neither one of us think we're all going to die.
No.
Neither one of us.
Neither one of us has went and
Okay.
hoarded a bunch of toilet paper.
Yeah, because guys, I said this the other day on my podcast, on my live stream, on my
Right.
Facebook.
Right.
You are not going to wipe your ass anymore. And if
So-
you run out of toilet paper, get in the fucking shower and wash your damn ass.
There was literally like a thing I seen on Facebook where the guy broke down the toilet paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was literally like you had to take 100. If you go buy those big rolls at like Costco, people were buying like 4 packs of them, of the big rolls, right? The big rolls.
Yeah.
It's like, so he broke down the math of it. and you literally had with 20 sheets of toilet paper, using 20 sheets of toilet paper, okay? You literally had to shit 128 times in a day to use all that for the amount of quarantine time of 21 days.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
No, man.
Actually, bro,
You know what? That's what this
that
whole
is
episode's
whole-
about. So
look, I hate to.
I love you,
kill
man, but this is what this
This
episode's about.
episode is literally going to be. I mean, read the title. Our take on the virus.
Right, it
like
is.
That. This is. the
Because
episode-
I'll tell you what, man, a lot of people are tired of hearing it, you know, but they people need to hear it. People need to hear it because now it's affecting people's jobs, man. Like just for instance,
I'm sorry, man.
right?
Lori said, "I'm sorry." That's Lori
You're supposed
said,
to be not reading the comments
I'm
as much.
sorry,
guy.
bro. She said,
And you're all
if you
in.
see me scooting across the yard, mind your business.
Right, right. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. We'll holler at you, man. I'm just saying, right now, man, it's really affecting people's business.
Yeah, dude. bad.
Because, as you know, today the governor stated that all restaurants and bars are to go to takeout and delivery services only.
Yep.
So that means every server and bartender
See you, buddy. Sorry you won't stick
And
around. We got some
cooks.
good info on this, though,
and
man.
cooks in the restaurant industry are no longer working right now.
No. Shoot, not just them, dude. Think about this. She made that order like that, right? But everybody's quarantined. So, or not quarantined, but they're advised to stay in their houses, right?
Right.
So, you got to look at people. You know, some industries are doing fine. Believe it or not, the construction workers are still working.
Still
Things
working,
like that,
right.
You know? But
Well, you're
say-
outside. You're working locally
Yeah,
with your coworkers that you
with a
see
few
every day.
people that, you know,
Right.
there's not more than 10 people on job site.
No.
But then you got, you know, say, of course, your nail salons, your
Right.
restaurants, businesses like that, independent contractors who do like outside, like me. I'm a freelance sales rep. I'm an independent contractor. I do not work for. I work for a company, but I work for myself. You know, like I said, I'm my own entity. I pay my own taxes, things like that. I don't have payroll taxes. I have to pay taxes, payroll
Right,
taxes, but
right.
I can't. You know, there's not shit. Nobody's wanting to spend money. I can't work. You got house cleaners can't work. You got cosmetologists doing people's hair and stuff. They can't work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just can't work. Well,
No,
here's-
and I mean that's the problem right now is that it's literally affecting jobs in the United States. Like people's livelihood are on the verge of being broken right now.
and part of that problem.
People are not
is-
okay right now.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, of course, and you know, I'm not going to turn this into a political rant, but a lot of people want to blame the administration.
No,
blame
I
the
agree.
government,
No,
things
they
like
do.
that. But the problem is when you have issues like this, an unknown viral pandemic, you don't. It's key word in that is unknown.
Right.
The information's fluid. It
Right.
changes constantly,
Right.
and yet,
Well, like
you know,
I mean, I feel like right now the government is doing what they can. Right? I feel like the government is really doing what they can right now. You know, they're trying to get the people some money. But like as we talked earlier, like I mean, what is that really going to do, man? I mean, for people like me and you, I mean, if somebody gives you $1,000 tomorrow, what's that $1,000 going to?
I'm gonna put that shit in a shoebox.
You see what I'm saying? Like you're not going to
Not
go
even
out.
gonna put it in
you're
the
not
bank.
You're not going to go out and spend it, which is what they want to do with it.
Right.
They want you to go out and spend it, but what's really going to happen? I mean, right now, nobody's going to come to the place I work to get to go food. Not in like this. They're going to go
Not in
through the
times like this,
drive-through.
no.
They're going to go through, drive-through services, man. So if you don't have a drive-through, you're screwed right now.
Yep. Yep. And you know,
I appreciate Casper what you're doing because right now that's what I'm encouraging is that everybody go to their local restaurants and support the ones you go to as much as possible right
Yeah,
now.
for
Because right now, also too, the state of Alabama issued, which is something that has never been done in Alabama before, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. They issued to be able to sell alcohol as long as you have a liquor
Yeah.
license. They're allowing alcohol outside of the business, off premise.
Yep.
They're allowing you to selling you a 6-pack. of beer outside of the door, or a 750 milliliter bottle of wine, or a 750 milliliter bottle of liquor out the door. Draft beer, half gallon, out the door.
Wow.
So right now, if you know some local businesses and you really want to support them, go over there and see if they're doing that. Call them up and say, hey, you guys selling beer out the door? I'd like to buy a 6-pack. You might spend a little more money than what you would spend at the gas station or something like that.
Exactly.
But it's supporting your local community.
Yeah,
and that's what we have to do during times like this.
You know
support
what?
people.
And I think that you'll agree with me on this. And this came to me the other day, and I did say it the other day, but it's more to being an American than the nation of America itself.
Right.
Americanism is a state of mind of absolute patriotism, taking care of your fellow Americans, looking out for your neighbors, helping one another when they're in need. And that's what this country needs, is to come together so that we can come out of this on top and not be throwing mud at Democrats, not be throwing mud at Republicans. This person's fault, it's this person's fault. It's nobody's fault.
It's nobody's
absolutely
fault.
Nobody's fault. Shit happened. When the Spanish flu came, it wasn't bioengineered. It wasn't the president's fault. It wasn't the Queen of England's fault or whoever
the fuck it was. Right? No, it's nobody's fault.
Right?
It's literally nobody's fault.
Exactly. Zika. Remember Zika? The
Zika virus.
Big head or little head baby thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I appreciate that, Casper. None of those were anybody's fault. Just like this isn't anybody's fault.
No.
But what we cannot do is start pointing fingers, attacking one another.
No, right, exactly.
We really got to come together and look out for one another in this situation that we're in. Because if we don't, we could lose a lot more than our jobs.
Right. I mean, for real.
Like,
I mean, I feel like this is going to take a really big hit on the economy. Like the economy's going to go to shit real quick.
Well, I mean, it already has.
No. But I'm saying it's going to go straight to shit. Like I was literally talking to a guy today before 2 p.m. before the press conference here in Alabama went off, and I was telling him this is what I was afraid of, and he's literally saying that this is what stuff that his grandparents told him about after World War II happened.
Yeah.
Same thing, and they're depression. Like we're gonna be hurting. The stock market's already fucking plummeting, and shit's already going to fucking hell. And now you're closing businesses due to that. Like what I'm most afraid of is how businesses are gonna bounce back, because
I foresee a lot of them not being able to.
I agree. I don't know if you saw Chris's post today that. Right now, we're only allowed to do 10%, or we're only allowed to go in delivery, which is only 10% of our business.
Yeah, I did see that.
So in a couple weeks, we're literally losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. In 2 to 3 weeks, we're not making.
And that's one location, he said.
That's only one location.
Right.
And
y'all's organization, he's got interest in 2 of them, but y'all's organization is actually 3 locations, right?
Yes, right. There's 3 involved, right?
So if you take that, that's $300,000.
That is out of 3 businesses, right?
Right. Yeah, that's
right.
crazy.
Do I think they'll do? So I think they might do a nationwide shutdown.
I think that they will.
I think they're going to have to. They're going to have to, because look, the American people are not going to sit at home by themselves. That's one thing I'm for sure of. The American people are not just.
So let me ask you: do you think they're going to have to put in martial law?
I do.
Okay, so
I really do, because look,
what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like if we get into that, we're going to get on a political rant. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm just being honest with you.
Maybe.
I think that I know as an American citizen that I don't want to sit my ass at home.
No.
Now, if I have to,
but you know what's cool?
If I have to,
you know why we can hang out? Because our families combined is only 9 people.
That's true. I mean, that's true. But at the same time, I mean, they don't want anybody leaving their house. Half of Americans can't sit at home anymore.
No, man.
They can't, bro. It's a go world.
Casper, I'm going to get into that in just a minute.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get into that
so
for sure.
Just hold that thought.
Hold that thought for just a second, guy.
But what were you saying? I lost my train of thought.
Lost train of thought.
Shit. Political rant.
Corona.
Corona.
Yeah. So check this out. Y'all know that every time we are on Bearded Bar Talk, I'm drinking a shitload of beer, right? This is a very important episode. I'm drinking coffee
He's drinking
right
coffee.
now.
What
That's
kind
how
of
you.
fuck shit is that?
That's how you know it's serious. That's like today hit home real hard.
real hard.
Like today at 2
I
p.m.
can tell when I talk to you.
It hit real hard, bro.
I can tell because I could tell. I could tell. You know, we talked throughout the day.
Yeah,
several
and
times,
it's getting serious. 78 confirmed cases
Yep.
in
78.
Alabama right now.
Yeah, and I'm
so
gonna-
as of right now, I've seen statistics. 40% every day is increasing. 40% every day.
Yeah. Well, this site I'm looking at is alabamapublichealth.gov, and it
Okay.
updates pretty much 2 to 3 times a day, and it quits updating at 4 o'clock. So whatever it says at 4 o'clock is it. But I'm going to read off the list of counties real quick. Take a brief second. Baldwin County has 1. Calhoun County has 1. Chambers County has 1. Elmore County has 5. Lee County has 10.
Elmore County, that's where we are,
That's
bro.
where we are right now, yeah. Jefferson County, which is the hardest hit in Alabama, up by Birmingham, they have 34 cases.
34 cases.
Limestone County has 1. Madison County has 5. Mobile County has 1. Montgomery County has 3. Shelby County has 9. St. Clair has 1. Talladega County has 1. Tuscaloosa
appreciate that,
County
Casper.
has 4. Walker County has 1.
Right. So let me be real with you. Jefferson County is 2 counties away from where we are now.
Yep.
Where we are right now is 2 counties away, bro.
Yep.
Less than an hour and a half, and they have a 30.
Not even an hour and a half. It's,
35?
It's literally like 50 minutes from here.
Right. 35, you said?
35 in Jefferson County. Yep.
Have 4 in the county I live in. Kevin, that's what's up.
Yep.
So look, I want to go back up and touch
Cherokee
on
County in Georgia. That's where I'm from. They have. Did I say 10 cases?
Cherokee
10
County, Georgia. 10 confirmed deaths.
10 confirmed deaths.
Deaths.
Shit.
Chilton has 3, but has not shown up yet. Okay, so Yorkie asked, "Is there anything that he can do to help?" So I want to reiterate this again. Okay, the most thing you can do to help right now is go support local businesses, people that are not operating at maximum, full workload. Those people need money right now. So anything you can do to help the people that are going through this, your local restaurants. See if there's a local bar around that's going to be selling alcohol out the door. I know most cases, bars probably are going to just shut down.
Yeah.
Bars are just going to close.
Well, here's the thing, though, because bars have to close unless they are serving food. If they're not a legit restaurant, too, they cannot stay open.
They can definitely stay open and do to-go alcohol. I checked into that today. They
Well,
can
somebody
definitely.
should love bananas know that.
They can she already knows.
Oh.
I seen a post today. Dave and Teresa both posted on there. The problem with doing it like that is in order for us to make the money off of it,
have to charge
we
people.
have to charge people for it.
Yeah.
And so right now, the company I work for is doing for a 6-pack, it's $9.99 for Bud Light, Coors Light, Mick Ultra,
Right.
and Miller Lite. Did I say that? Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light, and Mick Ultra right now. So, I mean,
Yeah, and when you can go to the store,
you can
get
go
a
to the
six-pack
store.
for like $7.
You can go to the store and buy a 12-pack of Mick Ultra for like $13.99.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, you're not getting a deal.
No.
That's the thing. You're not getting a deal, but it's definitely going to help out your local businesses. Because right now, man, I'm telling you, today it hit home, bro. Yeah, they're definitely closing.
Yeah, they're definitely closing.
because I feel like a lot of American citizens are not going to do that.
No.
People don't look to restaurants in this time to go out to eat because you can't go in.
Nope.
You can't go in.
A lot of people like to go sit down and eat.
Right.
You're on a curfew.
Curfew.
Is that in Georgia, Kevin? You're in Georgia also, right?
No dining room, takeout, and delivery only. See, that's what we went to today. The state of Alabama
Yep.
went to delivery and takeout only in bars and restaurants that serve
Yeah,
food.
and another thing that you could do, Yorkie, and I would advise everybody to do this because legitly there's a lot of people out there who do need help. If you have, if one of your neighbors is an elderly person or even a veteran or something like that, call them up. Make sure they're
Yeah.
good.
Make
See if
sure
they
they've
need
got the
anything.
things they need.
If-
Another thing that you can really do is not go out and hoard.
Do not hoard.
I'm just saying.
There's a
like
the whole definition of the title today is prepare, not panic.
Right, because the
When you
worst thing you
hoard,
can do.
you're panicking and you're fucking everybody around.
Right, the worst thing you can do right now is actually go out and buy a shitload of toilet paper, paper towels, diapers for your babies, baby formula, stuff like that, because the parents that really need them right now can't get them.
Right.
Like, for instance, I've got a good friend of mine who actually works for me, who has a premature child. The premature formula that she has to buy, because the babies are premature, they don't have any at Walmart nor Publix right now, and she's searching everywhere to try to find it. They don't have it.
Right.
And then also the smaller diapers that she's looking for. People are hoarding them.
You know, you should find out what she needs.
I've already told her you can call the number on the back of the. So if there's any mothers out there that have, newborn babies that need formula, you can definitely look on the back of that can. Call that number. I heard that they're sending out supplies to your house,
Cool.
delivering to your house.
Cool. That's awesome. And that again is the kind of Americanism that we need to embrace in this situation,
Right,
guys.
So one thing I want to touch on, man, and this is just something that I've been wanting to tell everybody, because in times like this, it brings out a lot of bad in people.
It does.
You see a lot of bad in people, but it also really brings out the good in people.
It does
so this past Sunday, right, was the first day that the churches had closed on for Sunday service. This past Sunday was the first day that the churches had closed. All right, and so restaurants all around were dead. All right, and so during that time, man, a group of people came in and asked if they could bless our serving staff, and gave every single one of them a $20 bill. So
That's
awesome. That stuff like that, man, warms my heart to let me know that there are still good out there in the United States citizens that are willing to help their fellow man. You know what I mean? Because that's what we need right now more than ever,
Absolutely.
is a nation that stands together, not divided.
Right.
And I'm trying to tell you something. You want to get into conspiracies? Okay, this is a way of war. This is in my opinion,
form of war,
this is a
yeah.
form of war, because in any great,
As Trump said, it's silent enemies.
and it is, it
Yeah,
really is.
for
In
sure.
any great war, the number one strategy, okay, that has worked time and time and time again: divide and conquer.
Yep.
If you divide a nation, you will easily conquer that nation.
Guys, and if we divide ourselves over this situation, how easy would it be for a foreign entity to come in and conquer?
Right.
Shit, we're already panicking.
Well, everybody's panicking.
Let
Everybody's
somebody
in a mass
get the power
panic.
grid. We're fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're
You know what I'm
fucked
saying?
right now.
And
I'm
so-
just saying, the best thing you can do is keep your cool. Look out for your neighbors. Look out for the ones that you know. Call up, those friends that you haven't talked to in a couple weeks. That call them up. See if they need anything. Call them up. Say, hey man, you got bread in your house? I got an extra loaf of bread in the freezer that I hoarded. I'll give it to you.
I give it to you.
Hey man, you need some toilet paper because you can't find any on the shelf? I can spare you 2 rolls.
I'll give you 2 rolls. and
Something.
I'll wash my ass a little sooner.
Something, right?
Shit.
I can use a little less because I'm willing to give a little more.
You know
what I
another,
mean?
another thing, like one of my neighbors, it's an older couple. They knocked on my door today, and it was very minimal. It was minuscule, but it was a lot, because they were at Costco's and they had a coupon for something they couldn't even use, but they thought about my kids, and it was a giant bag of tortilla chips. My kids love tortilla chips.
Right.
Okay, Brooklyn,
Eat some like nothing.
nonstop,
Right.
right? So they bought it just to give to my family because they had it. They had the coupon. They could save a little bit of money on it. Let's get it to get it. Our neighbor has 4 kids. I'm sure
That's
they'll
awesome. See that, and that's what I feel like needs to happen right now. In this time of
simple
crisis,
acts like that, man.
right? In this crisis that's affecting the whole world, things like that need to happen. And so, Casper just said that they can't go out and help people if y'all think martial law is coming because they want us to depend on the government. So I think martial law is coming, but it's not here yet. And so until it's here, you do all you can. I mean, that's just the way it works. You do all you can. I've told all of our guests that come in that's been supporting us over the years, times get tough, you need something, you call me.
Yeah.
And I will do everything I can in my power to try to help you out.
Yeah.
I got food in the restaurant. You ain't got nothing to eat, you call me.
Right.
Because that's what people do.
And if martial law is coming, okay, if martial law is coming and your neighbor needs some toilet paper, open the window and throw that bitch to him. Tell him catch it in a bag and sanitize it. Shit.
Right.
There's ways around that.
There's ways around it.
You
right.
don't have to travel the streets to check on your neighbor if
No.
that's the situation. And
No.
martial law if martial law comes in, the troops aren't going to come by and say, get back in your fucking
Get back
house.
in your house, right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like that. Really, to be honest, if that's the case and that has to happen, it's going to be preventing rioting and looting in the inner cities, things like that, because those, you know, unfortunately, and I don't mean this in any negative portrayal, but you have a lot of low-income family in inner cities and out in the country, right? And like you said earlier, people don't have to be hungry to do crazy shit. But when people get hungry, all right, you got a family, you got a man who has 3-4 kids and doesn't
And
know.
they got no food to feed their children.
Yeah.
People will do whatever it takes.
They'll do whatever it takes.
That's why I'm saying it's
that's the kind of thing that if I have to come check on you, he'll sneak up, Casper says.
Heard that.
Covert ninja style.
Ninja style.
So, you know, it's those kind of things that the martial law would be put into place to kind of help prevent is looting and rioting and things like that. And guys, there's a lot of conspiracy theories.
No, there's too many.
A whole lot, man.
There's too many.
mean,
If we touched on every one of them, then we'd be here for
hey,
a very
Yorkie,
long
I'm right
time.
there with you, brother.
We'd be here for too long.
Yeah, you know, and some of them, of course, our natural curiosity makes us kind of entertain the thought of them. But it's still, come on, guys. Like, I was talking with one of my buddies yesterday, and he's convinced that the vaccine that they come up with is what's going to kill everybody.
You think so? You think that's an accurate statement, though?
I think it's not impossible.
So okay, so who's mainly working? No, so this is the theory that I heard the other day. Okay, you know, we cut off that all pretty much all spending with China, that big chunk of money we took from China, right?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So look here, so a lot of the Chinese are working on a vaccine right now, and they're working really hard on it right now, right? What better way to get your money back?
Big Pharma. They already produce. If you think about it, we already rely on them
For everything.
98% of our pharmaceuticals are like cheap. Are not 98% of our pharmaceuticals, but like all of our off-brand medicines that you get, the generic brands,
Right.
they all come from China.
All of them.
Antibiotics, ibuprofen,
Everything.
Tylenol,
Everything.
all that shit comes from China.
Everything.
And what's scary is, you know what they said? If you racist Americans call this a Chinese virus, we'll cut all your medicine off and leave you to, what did he say? The sea of the coronavirus.
Well,
So
to answer,
they'll let Americans die to keep the meds. Yeah, that is correct. I actually heard another report on that, Bearded Beaver Productions. I heard another report on that tonight, and I wish I could tell you the name of it. It's a very complicated name, but it's been around treating, I think they said it was cholera?
yeah,
Cholera? No.
something like that. I'm
It's,
sure.
it's been used in another viral,
Yeah.
I want to say it's cholera.
So, do you think that this could be a form of biological warfare?
See, here's the problem. I've also found reports that it is not. That's it. Thank you, Lori. Hydroxychloroquine.
Right. Don't even try.
Chloroquine. It's hydroxychloroquine. It's hydroxychloroquine. That's it. But the I've seen a lot of scientific reports that this is not man-made, but I don't think that it's impossible that it was. All right, so they have the in the Wuhan province, they have the viral research center where they store about 1,800 live viruses to do research.
Right,
in
do research on
vaccine
right,
development.
For sure.
Okay, so what I believe is that this company was trying to do something with a form of the coronavirus,
Right,
and
and-
maybe through that
Oops.
process where they were actually testing on bats,
Made a oops.
they made it oops.
Yep.
Do I think that they purposely attacked us?
No,
No.
I don't either.
No, I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
I think if they were to purposefully attack the United States, only the United States would have it.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a worldwide.
Well, the only problem with that is
It's worldwide right now, bro.
yeah, but I could still argue against it though, because here's the deal. First of all, it was minimal in China, and it's already been proven that this strain of coronavirus, okay,
What was minimal in China?
the outbreak. They're talking about it's almost fully healed in China, fully cured. Now we can't trust any info that comes out of China.
Where are you getting your
But
information from?
that's what China's claiming.
Right. Well, you're not in China. You don't know.
Yeah, well, you can find videos now
I
basically every day. Now there is a lot of a lot more controls that are there now. Like in order to get on a bus in China, first of all, they take your temperature.
Right.
Then
Well,
they scan-
that's what
they
I'm saying.
scan something
They
on
put
your
into
hand.
place to
Well, here's
where
what's creepy.
the same thing we're trying to do here in the United States is
Here's what's
social
creepy.
separation.
They scan something on their hand.
Mark of the beast, bro.
They
Mark
scan
of the
something
beast.
on their hand,
Mark of
take
the
their
beast.
temperature, and then they have to pay with an app.
Mark
and
of
I've
the
seen
beast.
videos like that. So
Mark of the beast.
Everyday life is getting back to normal.
Right, but
so
it's-
so here's the deal though. There's two forms of strain. One, they call it the ancient strain.
Right.
Okay. And you got type L and type S. Which one's which? I cannot tell you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Don't know.
Okay?
We're not doctors here.
But one of them is the ancient strain, which is not as it's not as aggressive. It's not as deadly. It's not as bad. The second one, the evolved version of that same virus, where it's already evolved once, is what's spreading
Right.
worldwide.
Worldwide.
So, conspiracy theory alert. They released the not so bad one in China to cover the tracks of letting the worst one get out.
So there was a book written by
Dean Koontz.
Stephen Koontz, wasn't it?
No, Dean Koontz.
Was it?
Like through veiled eyes or something like that.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah. I think it was written in 1989.
No. It was way before or way later.
No. It was published on audiobook in 2010.
I thought that one published in 1981.
81, okay.
81. Right. And so it's Dean Koontz.
Yeah, The Eyes of
You're
Darkness,
right.
that's it.
Eyes of Darkness, right. So in this book, he predicted that around in 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness was spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and bronchial tube and resisting all known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself is the fact that it will suddenly vanish quickly as it arrived, attack again 10 years later, and
So
then
2030.
disappear. So what you're saying might not be an inaccurate statement.
No
There's two forms.
way.
They released the first form of it, which is not so deadly, right? To see what would happen to the world, okay? And then 10 years from now, they might release the other one. Just
Well,
saying.
here's the deal. We are like a cash cow to China. So on one hand, you would think that they wouldn't want something bad to happen to us, right? Because they flood our markets with cheap goods.
Yeah.
They steal our
You would think they wouldn't wanna
intellectual
fuck us
property.
up.
They wouldn't want to fuck us up because they make most of their money off the American economy, right?
So I don't think it's just China. I think it's like a world
well, here's the other side.
organization that's,
Here's the other side of
You
that.
know.
The other weight on the balance of justice. Okay.
The Simpsons did not predict coronavirus.
No,
That's
that was
false.
Photoshopped.
That was a
That
photoshopped
was a Photoshop.
picture.
They predicted Ebola.
Yeah,
It
that was
was
a
Ebola.
photoshopped picture. But even so in this book,
We checked that.
in the same book that I just read that quote from. Okay, it literally said that it was. They said the stuff will be called Wuhan 400 because it was developed at their rDNA labs outside the city of Wuhan, which is crazy because that's where it first was.
You want to hear
Right?
something else crazy?
Go for it.
The emblem
Yeah.
for the Wuhan research facility
Uh-huh.
is the same emblem off Resident Evil, the Umbrella Corporation.
Wow.
Different color.
Wow.
Wicked. So you have China that might not want to fuck us up because they make so much money on us, right? And then on the other side, Trump's really fucked that up for him.
Yeah.
Trump has really fucked that up for him with the trade, renegotiating all the trade deals, renegotiating this shit with China,
Right,
hitting them with
right.
all these sanctions,
Right.
crippling our economy with a not extremely deadly virus, but bad enough to cripple our economy would be a good way to get him out of office.
Be a great way to get him out of office. So check this out. I think also there is another conspiracy theory going around that we are at the end of times.
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
right now that we are, in biblical sense, we are in the end of times right now, because there are things happening that were predicted in the Bible, where it's pretty much saying that there will be no rain. So if you think back to the Australia shit with the fires, there was no rain, right? And then wildfire, plagues of locusts in Africa, and then the plague itself.
Yeah, the
Right.
coronavirus.
Killing people, affecting worldwide. So I mean,
Creepy.
I'm just telling you, man. If rivers start running
if
red,
you ain't right with the Lord, you better get that way.
I'm just saying, if rivers start running red,
We know something's
no
up.
thumbs up. And so this is I don't know.
Did you realize we're up to 112 subscribers on YouTube?
I did not realize that. No.
Thanks, guys. We love y'all.
So Yorkie said in the Bible, it said the world wouldn't end until the Holy Temple is rebuilt.
What's the Holy Temple? Notre Dame? Because I'm pretty sure they're having to rebuild that.
Oh.
Where is the Holy Temple?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not that
No.
fluent on biblical
No, knowledge.
knowledge.
No, I don't have it. So, but I'm just saying, it's just a conspiracy theory that this could be the plague that kills,
Well, here's the deal. If it evolves, if no one knows where it is, could it be the Temple of Notre Dame that was destroyed in a fire last year that is now being rebuilt? Till Bahala. Hey. Warriors Paradise, my friend. So, with all that being said, you're going to read a lot of different takes and perspectives and everything, but use your best judgment. Don't do anything.
Don't
rash.
Don't read into everything the media says, okay?
Yeah,
Once you see something on the media,
That's one of the biggest problems that we've had. That's why our economy's crashing the way it is.
Right.
Is because the media
well, that's what I'm saying.
overhyped it, but they
Yeah.
did it politically, specifically to attack the president.
Right. Well, this is what I'm saying. If you see something in the media, don't just say that that's the only thing that there is, right? Because what the media, like news channels used to do, okay? News channels would literally report the news, and then the people, would form an opinion on the news.
Yep.
Now, they form an opinion, and
You have to find the facts.
They relay their opinion to you, and it's your job to find the facts. So don't go believe in everything that the media says, because not everything you see in the news is true. Not everything you see on social media is true. I mean, there's all the time hoax of people dying. I've seen Jackie Chan died 15 times in the last 5 years.
Yeah, and you also see
But the
all these-
motherfucker's still kicking. You know what I'm
see
saying?
all these articles put out about people missing, and then you click the actual article, and they're like, they were missing for like an hour. They were found literally that same day.
What's that now?
Oh, it's the song. She heard sirens. She said it's the police.
Oh. What were you saying though?
Is the music real loud? Can y'all still hear us?
They should still be able to hear us. I got it turned down.
Yeah.
So what were you saying now? Before that, you just said something. Sounded pretty important. Nope, obviously wasn't.
Marijuana affects the memory.
It does. It does do that. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like people nowadays are so into like reading into what the media says, and they just go to freaking out every single time that they hear anything. And I mean, that's part of the problem.
It is.
Also, I want to throw this out there.
Hoarding toilet paper.
I want to throw this out there right now, okay? I just want to say it. America has become a bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah. Oh, dude, don't get me started on how bad America's a bunch of pussies with our fucking participation trophies. You don't want to get me started on that, bro.
I'm just saying, that's part of the problem.
Yeah, we are a bunch of pussies because, when I was a kid and I fell and busted my knee, my mom said, get your bitch ass up, dust it off, you'll be all right.
All right, put a little dirt on it.
Can you walk on it?
Put a little dirt on it.
Are you dying?
Put a little dirt on it.
Now?
No, now it's like a big ordeal.
Now, most of these people, I'm taking my kid to the emergency room if they got a scratch on their forehead. Oh, my God. Okay? There's no accountability. There's absolutely...
Say it louder for the ones in the back.
No accountability.
No.
In school, perfect example. In school, back in the day, my mama, if I got in trouble in school, it didn't matter if I was right.
No.
I was still wrong.
Yeah, 'cause
my
you got in
mama
trouble.
said, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, now-
You shouldn't have been doing what you're doing that led to the point of where you got in trouble. Whack!
Right, but now,
Okay.
they're like, oh well, it's okay.
Oh, it's not my
You
kid's
were
fault.
right,
My kid would
baby.
never do that.
Right, exactly.
It was old little Johnny over there in the corner. It
Right.
was his fault.
They want-
My kid. No. And maybe it's your teachers who were teaching wrong.
Whoop your goddamn kid's ass.
Right, I'm just saying. Part of the problem is that America has gone soft.
Yeah.
It's part of the problem. I mean, I
we
hate
rely on technology.
I hate to say that. Well, and I used to say the same thing, that everybody's all into tech and shit like that, and that's part of the problem.
Makes
but
us lazy.
You know what? That means we are part of the problem right now. Because what are we doing right now? We're using
relying
tech.
on technology to get our word out.
We're literally on technology right now.
We
We're
are
using
part of the
technology right now.
Time to end it. Fuck y'all.
No. I'm just saying, you do research on your phone. You do, you got your phone on you to play games. You got your phone on you to, do whatever you want to, which is another part of the problem, is that the world is at your fingertips.
Right.
Back in the day, if this shit would have happened 40 years ago,
No problems.
nobody'd know about it.
We be in the fucking woods playing quarantine. What?
Nobody.
Oh, we can't go skating.
Nobody-
We can't go to trampoline park to the movies.
Nobody.
We'll go to the gully. We'll go to the fucking woods.
Nobody would know about it. By the time you found out about it, it'd be too late.
Yes.
Word didn't get out fast as it does now.
But now, literally, if
Like,
if
so check this
somebody
out.
takes a picture of you taking a shit in a parking lot,
This is
because
a-
you had to shit real bad, it's going viral.
This is a perfect example. Okay, today when they did the press conference at 2 p.m. and shut down the restaurants and bars, right? I got notified about it before they even went live.
Yeah.
Before it even came on live television, and they held the press conference to say that bars and restaurants were shut down. I got a notification on an app that I use that says Governor Ivey's closing bars and restaurants before they even came on and did it.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? Casper.
I appreciate you trying to take it there.
Casper. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
I do. I
appreciate it.
appreciate you trying to take
I
it there for
appreciate
me, man. He's trying to get me started.
He is, man. He is.
He's trying to
But
get
it's
me
just so he
done.
can talk shit later.
Probably. You know,
Anyway, so we basically just want to tell you guys to be safe out there.
Yeah.
Make sure that so look, you should already been washing your fucking hands.
yeah.
Just
if
saying.
you ain't washing your hands, you a nasty
You're a
bastard.
nasty motherfucker anyway. Okay.
You probably that burger you ate tonight had particles of shit on it. Where you
shit.
wiped your
I'm talking about
ass.
shit.
You ain't we ain't washed our hands. You ate some of your own doo doo.
doo doo.
Okay? How your doo doo taste?
Doo-doo
You
breath.
nasty bastard.
Doo doo breath.
Oh, poopy smelling ass, doo doo breath.
Poopy smelling doo doo breath. Ass. I'm just saying.
So, but for real though, guys, we're not all gonna die. But you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Because if you get it, you might survive. You
Yeah.
probably will survive.
You probably will survive. I mean, the
But you
majority
could
of
kill
people,
your grandpa or
Right.
your grandma.
Right.
Or your mom and dad. I read today. I read an article. 3 members of the same family died in Jersey today.
See what I'm saying?
One was 77. One was 55.
So-
That's younger than my mom and dad.
Right.
That is younger than my mom and dad.
Right.
Guess what? Didn't have any health issues.
No.
It just killed them.
Right. So another thing I want to talk about right now is the facts that we're going based off of for people dying and stuff like that. Right now we're basing facts of what we know of other places in the world.
Yeah.
Right. So people are saying that it only affects people of elderly
doesn't
people.
only- it doesn't-
well,
it
no,
doesn't-
no,
it
well,
doesn't-
let me finish. Let me finish.
It kills.
Well, let me finish. But when I say effects, I'm meaning
Right.
it's harmful. It's more harmful to them. So it affects elderly people and people with a low immune system, right? So the number one health issue in the United States of America is
Is heart
obesity.
disease. Yep.
Obesity.
Which causes heart disease.
Which leads to heart disease. But obesity. 42% of Americans right now are obese.
Right.
I'm one of those. You're one of those.
I'm a fat bastard.
I'm just saying.
240 pounds.
Technically,
I'm 5'8".
I'm morbidly obese, if you want to get technical about it. Okay, and so that's the underlying health issue right there. 42% of Americans
I thought about it. Are obese.
are obese, and so that is the underlying health issue that is not being taken into consideration
Right.
in other parts of the world. Because in other
Asthma.
parts of the world,
the dude that went to Disney, he had asthma.
Yeah, what?
Asthma. And
Right.
he dealt with testicular cancer like 10 years ago. Now, here's the thing. How many people do we know who has dealt with some form of cancer who had to go through chemotherapy, which destroyed their autoimmune system?
It destroys it. Completely destroys it. I'm just saying the world we live in here in the United States, okay? The way of our living in the United States is completely different from the way of China or any European country.
Yeah.
Okay? We are more obese than they will ever
Hell
be.
yeah, we fat and lazy.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Those are the underlying health issues right there. You're fat, which can cause
All kinds of shit.
all kind of shit.
Diabetes.
Yeah. Which is an
fucking-
underlying health issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm saying if you catch it in the United States, yeah, the same person your age in China might not have died. You could.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the reasons why, Italy, their death toll is literally overnight, every single night. Don't get me started on COD Warzone. I love that fucking game.
We're not going to talk about
We're talking about coronavirus, not COD Warzone.
Yeah.
I'll hit you up with my gamer tag.
For sure.
Are you Xbox or PlayStation?
No, we're not talking about it.
But for real though.
And
You know-
Casper said, I think it was Casper.
Yeah, Casper's got a good point here.
Yeah, right. The
And
news
here's-
said that it's
here's-
20 through 54, the new ages.
Well, that's who it's affecting. It's not killing them all, but it fucks you up, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Out of those people, the 42% of those people could possibly die because they're morbidly obese, which causes a bunch of underlying health issues. I'm not putting that shit in my beard, bro. My beard's luxurious right now. I don't
Yeah, I
wanna
know. I
fuck
got
that
some very good, but I scratch my face a lot, so I keep putting hand sanitizer on my face.
up. I feel you. Well, speaking of luxurious beard, make sure that you keep your beards clean right now, because right now, if you're not washing your beard, okay, that is very unsanitary.
Unsanitary.
So,
You are
ma-
eating your
own feces.
You nasty. You don't wash your beard.
You got a shit beard, literally. So,
You've been eating booty hole.
after you wash your beard, you should definitely put on Precision Beard Oil.
Does your beard feel dry and itchy? Maintaining a soft and healthy beard isn't always easy, but here at Bearded Bar Talk, we have a solution. All it takes is 2 to 3 drops of Precision Beard Oil to protect your beard against dryness. It also provides a healthy shine for the modern man who takes pride in their facial hair care. Precision Beard Oil is made up of all natural carrier oils that are perfectly blended to give your beard and skin the nourishment it needs. Currently, there are 6 different fragrances, including Campfire, Hawaiian Sandalwood, and Sweet Tobacco. So you'll be sure to find a scent that best suits you. If you want your beard to look and smell precise, then make sure you buy Precision Beard Oil, exclusively found at Bearded Bar Talk.
All right, so
Welcome back.
make sure that if you are having a beard right now, that you're taking care of it and cleaning it.
Yeah, and you can still
Now
buy it.
more than ever.
I know that times are tough, but if you need beard oil, we got you on the
Got
low
you.
low.
We got you.
We got plenty of scents. I got the mahogany teak wood in right now.
And that's my favorite, bro.
Yeah,
it's my new favorite. I was all about that campfire until mahogany.
Dude, you see my wisdom coming in?
It's the mahogany for mahogany.
Look at the camera. You see my wisdom coming in? See it turning lighter?
Is that wisdom?
Dude, it's gray hairs.
I only got one. And it's,
I pulled it out.
no, you didn't.
No, I pulled mine out.
Oh, don't do that. More will come back.
Nah, it's wife's tale. Music in the background on this ad is porn music.
And they even say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, you know what? Pizza delivery.
Well, I got them, man. I've been pulling them out. I got some on the side of my head, too.
And what hair you have up there, right?
Yeah, but
bro,
look, I
bro,
ain't shaved in a
bro,
minute.
you need to hit that
I ain't
bad,
shaved in a minute.
bro.
You can really see that
You
shit,
need to hit
bro.
that bad, bro.
Oh. Gotta restart the chat. Oh yeah, yeah. I know. I need to shave my head. When it grows, it gets worse, bro. Like I literally got the old man cul-de-sac. Look at that.
Old man cul-de-sac.
That's the old man cul-de-sac.
Why
right
is it
there.
doing
Why
this?
is it doing that shit? No doubt. People turn to the windows, repairing out.
Sorry, we're having some issues
We're having
right
some
now
issues
with
on
our
chat.
chat right now.
Shows us your comments.
We apologize for that.
But you know, guys, if we do get into more of a quarantine where we can't go nowhere, we can do this podcast remotely. So we will definitely be still trying to be your number one source of entertainment.
You know?
What's up, Anna?
What's up?
How you doing? Jump over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. That's where all the comments are going. So you're gonna miss a lot if you are on Facebook. If you're on
What?
Facebook watching, shoot over to YouTube. Check it out.
Lori
Bearded
with
Bar Talk.
shots fired.
Put your hat back on. Shots fired. Damn, Lori. You know what I got for you? Hold on, I got something. I got something for you. Hold on.
Oh. Make sure you sanitize that before you get it.
Tattoo a man of cutting grass up there. That's fucked up, man.
Funny though, right?
Look, I've been balding since I was like 15.
That's
all right?
funny, though.
It's unfortunate. And Josh, what's up, Josh?
Make sure you guys go over to YouTube right now.
Yeah, jump over on YouTube.
That's where
hit
all
that
the comments
subscribe.
are
Make
going.
sure you hit the bell so you know when we go live.
The bing,
Bing.
bing.
So I think we pretty much.
So I do want to say this, man. Even though the coronavirus is a serious issue that people need to be notified about it, not gonna lie, I've been enjoying all the memes.
The memes are funny.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's because that's one of the. That's why we're shitty. Because we get humor out of memes on serious shit.
You know, call it what you will, but man, there's some funny shit on there.
Mm-hmm. Here you go, Casper.
You guys want some?
Memes are life.
That's for you.
That's for you. Sanitize.
Stay sanitized.
All right. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Stay sanitized, people.
Okay, so I'm just going to read real quick a couple of the top headlines. Just so you know, my sources are Breitbart. Breitbart's a little bit more left-leaning, or excuse me, a little bit more right-leaning. I also use Drudge, which is a little bit more left-leaning. I also use RT, which is Russia Today. It is a Russia website. I do follow a lot of RT because they put a lot of shit that you might not see in America on our mainstream on there. But some of the headlines going right now is California governor issues stay-at-home order for residents. Not my preferred choice, but it is a necessary one. That's what the New York waives mortgage payments for 90 days. Of course, de Blasio says Trump is betraying New York. Majority approve of Trump's handling of the
Don't read
coronavirus.
off. Don't read off a bunch of political ass shit, bro.
I'm reading
This
the
is-
headlines.
that's
this is not
political.
political. It's headlines.
When
It's
you-
literally headlines.
Headlines of look.
I do want to read this one because
You
it's
need
kind of
to
funny.
you need to read off ones that are about the coronavirus because that's
All right.
what we're talking about. Okay. So put a line up your ass.
Okay, this is about the coronavirus. Hillary Clinton slams President Trump's coronavirus response while using pandemic to catch up on reading.
So I have seen, for any people out there that have elderly people in their family that need to go shopping right now, Publix is offering senior shopping hours Tuesday and Wednesday morning. So customers.
Dollar General also does that every morning.
Right, that's beginning March 24th. Seniors can shop.
Look at that.
Between
Anna has her first gun.
what?
New gun owner as of today.
Well, you need one. You need one.
So proud of you,
So,
girl. So proud of you.
As of March 24th, right now, you can take your elderly family members to Publix, and from 7 to 8 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they can shop without anybody in the building but other elderly people. So, I mean, that's kind of nice that they're doing that. Dollar General's also doing that right now, which is nice for, you know, them to...
That's a great question. We should
What's
talk
that?
about
Hold on, let me read it. You know what? So, I mean, I get it, right? Okay, so this is what Walmart's also doing that. Okay, cool. So there's a lot of people that are doing that right now, which is awesome for the elderly people because obviously we do need to care about our elders, right? We need to show some love to the elderly community.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Casper asked what we think about some spring breakers having fun, and we just trying to have fun, and that I think that was it. Yeah. So what do you think about that, guy? What do you think about all these spring breakers? Look at your fucking phone and look at the goddamn people here. They're asking questions. You need to fucking answer them.
So the truth is, you're fucking selfish bastards. That's what my fucking opinion is.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
You're selfish.
I agree.
Because we're in a serious situation. No, we're not all gonna die. But what you're doing is creating
reckless.
a worse situation and scenario because of your absolute reckless fucking behavior.
You're being
and you're a
reckless.
fucking idiot.
You're literally going to.
Go twerk and drink beer at your fucking house.
That's what I was about to say. They're not going to the beach to like just go to the beach.
No.
And spend time with their families. They're going there to get intoxicated and get fucked up. You can do that
I
at
mean,
your
we were
fucking
all
house.
young. We all love spring break, but
Right.
shit,
Right.
it's a fucking pandemic.
Right. It's a pandemic. They need to stay their ass at the fucking house. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like what they're doing is they're going to create mad clusters.
Yeah, Mac.
All it takes is one of them motherfuckers on that beach to be sick.
Yeah.
It's going to multiply
It
by
spreads.
50, 100. Then they're all
Spreads.
going to go home.
Yeah,
It's
and
going to make it
spread
even fucking
more.
worse.
Right, exactly.
You're a goddamn idiot.
Which is that, and that's what the country's trying to do right now. Is they're trying to do this social separation and think people will do it by themselves. But this is a perfect example of why people won't fucking do it because they want to live their own life. I'm living my best life.
Dude, I heard one bitch.
You're gonna
on there.
get fucking corona. Dude. You might not die from it, but you're gonna kill somebody else. From
I keep
the
touching
shit.
my face.
Like, look here. Allie says that it's selfish because her son has severe asthma and compromised lungs. So for somebody like that, if you live near the beach, you're fucking her and her son right now. That's fucking horrible. You know what I mean?
Look, dude.
I'm just saying.
I seen one dumbass chick.
It's
says,
fucking
You
stupid.
know, I couldn't get my refund back, and this is really putting a damper on my spring break. I just want to have a good time before the bar's closed.
Bitch, go home. Put your goddamn clothes on.
Right.
You looking like a tramp anyway.
Get your ass a fucking 12-pack of beer. Sit your ass at the fucking house.
If you want to be, if you have to be seen twerking
put some
so
fucking
bad,
music on,
Dude.
If you want to see yourself twerking, there's fucking porn
TikTok.
websites out there
TikTok.
that you can go. You can be a porn
twerk
star.
on TikTok, you'll have mad motherfuckers
Right.
loving that shit. You ain't even got to be on the beach spreading a fucking virus. Put it in
Plus,
that twerk
Florida
porn.
is America's retirement home.
Yeah, well, good news. DeSantis finally said today that he's shutting all the beaches down.
Yes.
in
which they need
Florida.
to. They need to.
Yeah, and he
right
said
now
that-
you don't need to be going to the fucking beach. Okay.
Yeah,
I need to be staying your ass at home or going to fucking work, and that's
Well,
it.
now here, like tomorrow. You know what I'm doing tomorrow?
What?
I'm taking my boys fishing on a pond in the middle of the fucking woods
Right.
with Mitch and his 2 kids, still under 10.
Under 10.
We are not having we're not going and renting a boat on a damn deep sea fishing escapade. You can still find things to do with your
There's
family.
still plenty of things to do.
And just be alone.
Right.
Just alone.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, don't be fucking stupid.
I'm saying, you know what I'm doing tomorrow? You know what I'm doing
Working?
tomorrow? Going to fucking work to try to make my business survive.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do everything I fucking have to do to
Oh.
try to make my business thrive at
Speaking
a
of
time
that,
like this.
if you are a musician, a DJ, a bartender, independent contractor such as myself, things like that, there is a FEMA unemployment grant that you qualify for.
Right.
Check that out. Look up FEMA unemployment
And
for
right now-
freelance workers, and they have a grant that can help you out financially. I
Right
forgot
now,
to say that
also
earlier.
too, Alabama is issuing what am I trying to say? Unemployment, like nobody's business.
Bay
right now.
County is now, Casper. They're all closed.
Yeah, they're issuing unemployment like nobody's business. Right now, their website's down due to overload.
I tried to
but
get
you
it.
can
I tried
definitely
to-
go to
yep.
the unemployment office. Just
Yeah,
saying.
go to the
and
unemployment
I would
office.
recommend it right now. I've recommended all my employees to go file for unemployment and say that they got laid off due to the coronavirus outbreak.
Let me get a beer. Hang on.
Josh is getting laid off after next week. Well, right now your state should be issuing unemployment, like a special unemployment thing to where you can get unemployment without any problems. Wait till you come back to ask the question so they can hear on the microphone there.
Gotta hit the keg.
And get me a beer while you're at it.
You want a draft?
No.
You don't want a draft? Nah. We love the keg beer.
I haven't been getting a lot of sleep over the past couple of days. I've been,
Dude, it puts me right to fucking sleep.
you know, at times like this, man, my mind is racing.
Yeah.
Like, you seen me when I got over here before I had this cup of coffee, bro. I was literally exhausted, and it's not from physical work. It's fucking mental, bro. Like, my mind is fucking spent right now, bro.
Yeah.
I've literally been on the phone with people trying to shut services off that are unneeded, canceling orders that are unneeded.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been going nonstop. So it's not like a physical thing. It's more mental.
Right.
What are you pointing at here?
Anna says that they are offering something in her state, but it has to be online, and the sites are crashing. Well, here's something else, and here's my question. What do you guys' take on the whole... So one of my biggest issues in this whole situation is we see airlines lining up, hotels lining up, casinos lining up, car makers lining up, banks lining up for all these bailouts, right?
Right.
Well, if we remember the last time we bailed them out for a situation, what happened? They bought back all their own fucking stock, which increased the profit of their fucking stock.
Right.
And they gave themselves bonuses.
Right.
So they want us to bail them out in another situation where the American economy is on the brink of absolute collapse.
Collapse.
Where literally the entire gains in the stock market that we've had in the last 3 years are gone.
Right.
We're past where we were when
Right.
Trump took office. So they want us to bail them out again because they're not making fucking money. What about us?
Right.
I had this rant the other fucking day. All right. Here's the problem with that. All right.
Pardon me.
We're passing $100 billion coronavirus packages, but we ain't, as Americans, ain't seeing shit. Now, I know majority of that money has to go for medical.
Yeah, which I support.
100.
I support. People have
Get
to get
what they need,
respirators.
right?
People have to
Yeah,
get fucking,
absolutely.
you know, all
Did
type
you
of
see
shit.
Elon Musk is talking about trying to make some respirators for us?
I did not know.
Yeah. But the point is, Casper and
Beaver.
Bearded Beaver. I'm just going to call you Beaver.
Yeah, it's Beaver.
All right, Casper and Beaver. The thing is, it's all talk right now. It's people
Right.
making suggestions.
Well, didn't Trump sign a bill?
No, he didn't. He signed more legislation to give other people fucking bailouts and give corporations help and business. And I know small businesses need help too. But here's the thing. We need help. We need help. These billion-dollar fucking industries, they'll come back. They got their money.
So, you know what I was talking to you about earlier today, right? Is that, so like, businesses have insurance set up. Insurance. To where they can make insurance claims when a business has to be shut down for any given reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we looked into it, and they're not covering this.
Oh, yeah, no.
They're not covering this because if they did it, look, they said they did sign $1 trillion stimulus.
I'm about to
package
pull
today.
that stimulus package up, and I'm going to show you there is
Well-
nothing for the people in there. Nothing.
Anyway, there's insurance that covers small businesses, right?
Right.
But they're not covering this because it's a viral outbreak. It has nothing to do with like a fire or a flood or anything like that. It's a sickness. They don't cover that.
Right.
So, and if they were to cover that, okay, think of how many hundreds of thousands of businesses would be making claims right now. It would make them go bankrupt. So, of course, they're not going to be able to.
No, of course not. Just like
So,
here's a perfect example. Here's a perfect example
okay.
exactly what you're talking about. So when the wildfires devastated California, like
Mm-hmm.
last year, the year before, all the insurance companies that had the fire protection went under. Those people didn't get paid for their homes.
Right,
They didn't.
right.
So why would they write a catastrophic virus into
Yeah,
the
right,
insurance?
exactly.
It's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. But, you know, that's what people are recommending right now. They're like, oh, businesses have insurance. You know, that's what businesses have insurance for. Insurance aren't taking this. Insurance aren't doing anything with this. Sorry for your luck, Chuck. You know what I mean? Sorry for your luck. Can't do nothing about it. Tough titty, said the kitty, but the milk wasn't good. You know what I mean? Sorry. Like, fuck, man.
Oh shit.
He did pass it today, didn't he?
He did pass it.
Yeah, I thought he did.
They changed it. See.
Right, it's not a natural disaster. Exactly,
No,
Beaver.
they
It's not
changed-
a natural disaster.
They changed the distribution. So I'm just going to read this quick paragraph. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin met with Senate Republicans behind closed doors Tuesday to present options for aid to airlines. Oh wait, no. What is today? No, this is 2 days ago. Hold on, that's not the
Also
right one.
was
That was just more
For
talk.
if you get laid off, but then you can still get paid like you were at work. So Casper says the bill is for if you were getting laid off.
Yeah. See, but that's all just expanding unemployment benefits. Like, it's not going to be. It's the $275 a week. Can you pay your bills off $275 a week? I know I fucking can.
Nobody
That wouldn't
can.
even cover my rent payment for the
Right.
month,
No.
much less my car payment,
No.
my loan payment,
No.
my cable bill. Oh, but cool side, I learned this today. Everybody should go look at their power meters. They're not running.
Really?
Nope, your bill is not adding up right now. Your thing is just flashing the same numbers over and over. They cut off the calculating of the power bill. Alabama Power, the governor put in that they could not charge you for your utilities right now.
Wow,
So that
that's
is a little
nice.
help
That's
there.
a little help better than
there,
nothing.
right? You know what I'm saying? So,
nothing.
but credit card bills still do.
I'm just saying, from what I was hearing, that they were trying to talk about giving $1,000 to every United States
Yeah, I know. I
citizen.
seen a meme today that really made me laugh.
But like, okay, this is my thing though. How is that going to help anything right now? I mean, yeah,
well, it'll help us.
will it though? Will $1,000 really get you out of any type of bind you're in right
Well,
now?
it's $1,000 American, so it'd be $2,000 an American, a family.
A family, right? But I'm saying,
Right, so-
it's $2,000. What is that going to get you?
It's going to keep my head. It's going to keep my lips above the water.
Is it though? How much is your rent? Be honest. How much? is your-
$1,100.
So that's 2 months worth of rent. Not even. What about all your other bills?
Well, no, that's going to be a monthly payment until the ordeal's over.
See, so I didn't hear it was a monthly payment.
Yeah, that's
I heard it was a
it's-
one-time check.
No.
I heard it was a one-time
Right now,
check.
they're thinking that it could be over by July or August. So it'll be they're saying 2 checks, 2 different times. But if it goes on longer, it would be longer. Anna, that is actually an article that was put out. That's not in legit yet. That's just.
That's what I'm saying.
suggested
All
by
this shit,
an
all this shit, I
economist.
believe, is still in the works.
Yeah, it's all in the works, but if they don't, if the government chooses to bail out big business again over the people, dude, I'm starting a riot. Mark my words, I'm gonna start a fucking riot.
Right.
I'm gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground. You think Bernie Bros are gonna
Well,
get pissed
well,
when Bernie
well,
Sanders
so-
loses
so-
the election?
so this is
I'm
my-
gonna be
this
one
is-
pissed
this-
off motherfucker.
This is what I think should happen. This is just my personal opinion. Okay, I was talking to a very smart individual the other day, and he kind of laid this information on me, and it kind of sounds right. These companies, these insurance companies, right, should be able to file the claim. You should be able to file the claim as a business owner with your insurance company that you carry for the business being closed. Right, or going
many businesses.
Well, listen to me now.
bankrupt.
Listen to me now.
not logical.
Listen to me now. So instead of bailing out the United States citizens, bail out the insurance companies here that are having to make all these claims to keep people at work. Because then if the employer was able to pay, like say I'm your employer, right? And I'm able to tell you, I'm able to tell you, listen to me, I'm able to tell you I'm gonna pay you because my insurance is paying me. Right? I'm able to pay you because my insurance is paying me. We wouldn't have to worry about unemployment. We wouldn't have to worry about nothing because
Right.
I'm still paying you.
Right.
And then they would only have to bail out insurance companies.
Okay, let's do some math real quick.
I'm just saying.
Let's math it real quick, okay? Let's math it. All right, so Chris talked about it earlier. It's about $100,000 a week, right? That he's losing. Let's do the math on that. How much?
I don't know
How
if
much
that's
does your
an accurate-
restaurant averagely make per day?
It varies on the day, but I mean,
Let's average it. Could you say 20,000
in
a
day,
week?
a week, yeah,
A
probably.
week, $20,000 in a week. Okay, so how many small businesses do you think is in Prattville alone, making average $20,000 a week?
Quite a bit.
Could we safely say 150?
Yes.
Okay. 150 times 20,000. That's $3 million a day. I mean, a week. 3 million. It's not logical. So now that's just practice. Let's times that by 100 different decent-sized cities in Alabama alone, right? That's $300 million a week the insurance companies would have to pay out. Can't do it. Would never work. It's not. They'd go under. They would literally go under because the insurance companies still got to pay their employees, and that would literally take everything. That's only out. That's a small number.
Not for Alabama. No, I mean I get it, but
I'm just saying it's impossible.
I'm saying
because even if they did that to keep the people working, $300 million a week. Mm-hmm. Let's times that by 2 months. Times 8 weeks, right? It don't even have a fucking number.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's the number it gave me.
I feel you.